Wrong button. All right, let's get out here and see what we're working with. All right, so you hit for 30 right off the bat. Oh, what is that? You pull back? Okay, let's see. How do I do that? Oh, that was weird. That was funky. How did that... Okay, so right-click. It just turns that on. And I'm sorry, in the last episode, I probably should have done this just to show everybody the last little bits, but I knew there was going to be a lot of learning abilities. But hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Underdogs. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and this is my big giant lizard I'm riding around on. Yeah. All right, so let's see. All right, so... No, that how did I get that? Because that did a lot more damage. That was funky. Well, we will definitely have to find out the science of that, because if it makes this thing... Because granted, this thing right here, the Megalania, these guys, or the big giant lizard that's riding around on between my legs, these guys, they have... They don't have that much damage. I mean, especially in PvE. In PvP, they spread rabies. In PvE, they don't. And I'm trying to see just how worthwhile they are in PvE. So, yeah. And there's nothing around here to eat. And you can't jump. C doesn't do anything. At least I don't think it does. Middle mouse wheel. No, nothing. Okay, so what was that rear up attack? Oh, man, that thing's got me, well... Ah, dang it. Now I need to figure out why that thing did the thing that it did for the thing, right? I mean... Okay, I need to figure that out. All right, we need to figure that out. Because if it takes that... Because that thing, it gave it, like... I mean, easily, I'd say, what, 60% more damage? That was, normally we do 30, and it did 49. Okay, but the rock drake climbing on this guy is wicked good. All right, I mean, look at this. Just right up the side. Oh, man, that's pretty cool. And it doesn't even eat up all that... Okay, and then that happened. All right, and it doesn't even eat up all that much stamina. Here, let's see. I need to move the Anki back up here. Oh, we've got some more metal. Hey, Anki! Dude, you're supposed to be up here. Right? And then also, I need to be breeding you for, doing things. All right, so let's just go right over the edge. This is so much fun. Oh, man. All right, I mean, I love rock drakes, and the fact that you can have, I mean, other than the gliding and all that, I mean, you can have one on the island is really cool. I mean, granted, without the gliding, it kind of changes its dynamic. But also, another thing, once you turn on that climbing, their turn radius is abysmal. Especially while they're climbing. All right, but let's get back up here. And let's get these guys breeding. Whoa. Hello. No, 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 no. I know what you're doing. We will have none of that nonsense. He was about to go under the world. Nope, 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 nope. We will have none of that. All right, you get a cryopod, sir. Because you apparently there's some bugs with these things. All right, normally I really don't like calling out the bugs, but that's a bug. All right, so let's get back up here. And, yes, I hear you. Thank you, horny dude. Appreciate it. Yes, we are about to have some lizards that are about to be doing things. All right, so behavior, enable mating. Behavior, enable mating. All right, and which one's the female? You're the female, the one I've been riding around on. All right, and I'm not sure. I mean, we've got some good stats to go off of. I mean, we've got decent stats. And, I mean, they're not, like, astronomical, but with how rare these things are, I mean, I think that this is about all we're going to be able to work with. It's not like we can just pop down to the corner market and be like, hey, do you have an additional Megalania? And they're like, yeah, we got one. He's back in the corner. He's over by the icy freeze machine, and he just won't come off the wall. He's hissing at all the customers. You want to take him off our hands? And I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll take him off your hands. But you can't do that right now because... yeah, I mean, we could go into a cave, we could clear the cave, and come back out of the cave, and then hopefully in the cave there'll be respawns, and that's what I've been doing, but yeah. So, okay. Alright, we got our first egg. Oh, whoa, what? Whoa, hold on. Okay, so apparently they lay their eggs under their belly. So, you have to have the saddle on the female and move them around. I'm gonna wait for a couple more eggs, and then we're gonna see what kind of things we could get. It could even be a lizard. And I know I make this joke a lot, but you know what? I think it's funny. So, yeah. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get. Breeding your Megalania, it's like a box of chocolates. Right? I mean, and... well, he's happy. Alright, there's gotta be a better way for this, because the last one went underneath the, world. And I think that's one of the big problems with these guys. Is their eggs will just go underneath the world. Well, they'll go underneath the world. It's because the island wasn't really designed for the ground clipping like that. At least as far as I know. Is that good? Yeah, they're made it on the wall. Okay, well, this guy's, he's grabbing on a little extra tight, but that's fine. So, let's see if we get an egg on the inside or the outside. That's the big question. And if it'll just drop down right there, right where your poop is. That would be so much better. All right, here's the thing. Can you breed them like Thylas on a wall? Yes! And it just drops right down here. That's nice. All right, you guys keep doing your thing. I'm going to go... oh, I was stuck on something there. I'm going to go down and see if these guys are Dimetrodonable. Which means, can I throw them down in front of a Dimetrodon? And they're incubating. All right, nice. Nailed it. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go get some meat. Let's go get some other meat. All right, now, knowing Ark, I'm not sure if hatching them on a ceiling is the right thing to do, but I'm gonna try it. Just to see. This is for science, because I'm learning so much, because I've never bred Megalania. I've had them, I've owned them, I've ridden them, but I've never fully extensively tested them. And there's very few creatures in this game that I can say that about. So today's going to be a first for a lot of things for me. And today we're going to find out if hatching them on a ceiling is a good or a bad idea. This can go so many different ways. All right, now I'm bringing all of you here to figure out if this is a good idea or not. You know what? Let's do one at a time. All right, let's do this one first. My Dimetrodons are apparently being extra aggressive to the ceilings. It's probably me running around with a hatchet, but hey. Okay, Megalania, level 208. Okay, let's put some meat on you. Let's see, you didn't get any of the stats. But I will take your toxin. Thank you, I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody, but this one's got to go. Sorry. All right, I know nobody likes watching you do that on camera, but, you know, it's kind of what has to happen. I'm just saying. Right, 230, that's a little bit better. Let's see. All right, so we got the health and the melee damage. Okay, and we got the weight. Nice. All right, so you get some of that. I would take that. I think it's great that they have that they spawn with Megalania toxin. That is really cool. All right, so let's throw that. And I've leveled these guys all the way up. So they were sitting here with like, a couple of them had 12, and this one had 17 levels on them. So 218. And you are getting the colors of the dad. Okay, you didn't get the stamina. You didn't get the weight. Okay, that's where it went wrong. All right, so you are our tester, right? And we're going to call you because, I mean, seriously, I mean, we've got Spider Lizard, and then we've got this one, so it's gonna be Venom, right? So that's the one we're gonna be taking out. Put you on passive, and I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry. This one's gonna have to go, all right? All right, but it is kind of nice that we did get the stats that we wanted on the second one. There's quite a few times where that just doesn't happen. Quite a few times, all right? But honestly, for some weird reason, in the Underdogs, so far, I need some serious wood to knock on before I even attempt to say this, all right? I've had some rather good luck with getting the stats combined onto a single dino, onto a baby, within, I'd say, the first 5, usually, in this series so far. So, here, let's knock on some wood. There we go. All right. Make sure that doesn't change. Alright, nice. And now we wait. Alright, and while that thing imprints, I have to figure out if we actually have a good saddle, because I just went and I learned the Engram, because, yeah. Alright. Alright, so over here we have Megalosaurus, and we have Megatherium. We're going to have to go over to the other base, go see if there's anything over there. How much time do we have? 13 minutes. Alright, let's do a trip over there and see if we've got anything, because there's so much stuff that we had for the Halloween event and the Christmas event, so... Alright, let's get our butt over. You know, I come here and I see the Stego saddle all the time, and I keep thinking I need to take this over to the Stego that we tamed very early on. Oh, hey, we have a cryopod in there. Very early on in Underdogs that we're never gonna ride, but, you know, he'll have that saddle, always. Hey, guys! Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Yep, okay. Oh, there's another Stego saddle. Okay, so we'll just have to keep our eye out for... a Megalania saddle somewhere. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to give this guy the best chance possible, but yeah. We don't have one. That's unfortunate. Alright, and... upon, yeah, the Megalania saddle only comes off a red drop, so we need to be able to keep an eye out for that. Hey! We just get a... Oh, no, we got a Calicotherium saddle, but not the blue... Ah, oh, you suck! Oh, man. Alright, so we've got that going on for us. Oh, man, that was so close. Alright, but, you know, it is an improvement from our Calico. Let's see, he's way up there. I'll give it to him here in a little bit, because he deserves it. Alright, we got the Poopinator up there. He's getting a new saddle. He's getting a little bit of bling in his life. Alright, here we go. Let's see just how much of an imprint this thing gets, and... Oh, Cuddle! Oh, 37% at 32. Oh, yeah, we're getting 100%. I'm just saying. All right, that's good news. All right, and then how did... Well, we're not going to be able to see your melee damage until you're fully grown, but the health actually went up quite a bit. Hey, that's nice. I like that. All right, keep going up. All right. Here we go. Let's go see what this guy is. And apparently they don't... Unlike a lot of them, they don't heal up the entire bit. I mean, he's still a little bit damaged. Okay, all right. Let's see. All right, how much damage do you do right out of the box? 47. Okay, so how did I do that again? Right there. Okay, that is... I'm holding down C. and then attacking. Oh, but I'm not holding down C at all. I'm just stationary attacking. Okay, all right, all right. All right, now the speed improvement from imprinting is actually pretty good. Let's put this. He wanted kibble for his last imprint. All right, let's see. Yeah, just... Okay, so just don't move, and it does that rear up attack. Okay, I kind of understand. The raptor? Okay. Now I'm gonna have to level this guy up. How fast are you in the water? Guess that's a good question. Not nearly as fast as I would think a monitor lizard would be. Hey, come here, guys. Okay. What's your AoE? It's about right there. So, from the front of the saddle, kind of just do like a big V coming out from there. And that works. All right, that's actually a decent AoE. How much levels do you have? 366. All right, let's get you force fed a little bit. I was hoping you'd be a little bit more healed up from raising. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get him fed up a little bit, and then one of the best bits of it is, this thing, we just bred it. It's already got 5,000 health. I haven't pumped a single point into health, which is good. It's got 2,000 stamina, 800 weight. These guys could get easily over 1,000 weight with a good tame. And then melee damage, it was only, what, 306 when it was born, so that's pretty decent. I'm kind of impressed. We may actually have to pump up movement speed a little bit. I'm going to be leveling this guy up quite a bit, and I'm going to bring you guys back because, honestly, I think we have potential here, but we're going to have to, yeah, it's going to have to be leveled up just to see that potential. All right, another question. Do Dillos wildly aggro on it? Okay, no. Dillos are in the lower size form. Okay, that's good. Okay. All right, I'm going to be out here for a bit. Okay, now one thing I figured out with this guy is they have an insane range on... Okay, Mr. Cardinal, you're just never going to be able to get that coffee. But they have an insane range on this, and I'm going to see... Here, one sec. Their attack speed is not super quick. But leveling this guy up is actually kind of fun. Here, let me see. Yeah, we can harvest that guy all the way from back here. And killing Megalania with this guy? Forget about it. Super easy. Super easy. But when we get stuck on a different plane, that's the whole part. That's the bad part. That's when bad stuff happens. Alright, and I want to see, can we actually climb up these kind of trees? I don't think we will be able to, but... Yeah, we just can't climb up these kind of trees. We have to be a redwood. Has to be a non-harvestable tree. But the range! Look at this. That far away. That's a good range. Came over here to help your buddy, and sorry, man. It's just not gonna work. But they don't harvest a whole lot of meat or anything like that. Matter of fact, I've been harvesting a bunch, and it's... Yeah, you just don't harvest a lot off of things with this guy. So the meat runs and the hide runs, this is not your dino for that. This, and honestly, I'm kind of, I mean, I'm leveling it up like it's a daily driver kind of thing. But honestly, I think this is going to be more like just a straight up utility dino. Like how Doedicruses, they get a lot of rock. Ankies, they get a lot of metal. You know, raptors, they go from one side of the island to the next really, really fast. These guys, they're going to be able to get you into places where you're not supposed to be, really. At least, yeah, like, you can crawl on the tops of caves with these guys. Yeah. And then this right here, forget about it. Just go right up the side. Yeah. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's see. Let's go over to the spires here really quick. Mr. Theres. Theres are the thing that scare me on this guy. But yeah. Right up here without even worrying about it. Just bam. Forget about it, dude. Now, if we were a rock drake, we could just jump off, but we're not, so. But it's still wicked, wicked cool. Yeah, and this is actually the dino that they got the rock drake climbing ability from. So, yeah. It's the exact same. Oh, and then also, one thing I've noticed, when you're in climb mode, and this is a thing that I use a lot with rock drakes, is when you're up here on this, climbing, using the side directional buttons is actually so much easier. So much easier. Yeah, and that's just a little trick that I've learned off of using rock drakes so much. Yeah, this is good though. This is a really, really fun dino. It's all the rock drake without the rock drake. Yeah. All right, but so far, honestly, because of the imprint buff, the 25 armor saddle, this guy, he's kind of going through everything. I mean, it's more of a tank and spank kind of bit because he's very, very tanky. The amount of damage he does, it's not a lot. It's not a lot. And right now I've got him up to, I mean, we've got quite a bit of XP on him. But taking out bugs and stuff like that, it's really impressive just how easy it is. I mean, look at that. So flyers, yeah, this guy just wastes them. Honestly, this guy seems like it might be just the perfect caving mount. You know, maybe I should run him over to a couple caves just to see. There we go. Yeah, I think we're kind of close to a cave over here. Let's run over to one and go see. Hey, not bad loot. Alright, Mr. Bronto. Alright, you know what? Screw it. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Bronto for the Megalania? Okay, apparently it takes that many licks. And also a Baryonyx Dimphanetis. But what level are you, dude? You gotta be high level. You're taking a lot of hits. Oh, Aldi 45. Okay. When I first looked at that, I was like, oh, is that 145? No, it was not. But also another thing with these guys, their stamina pops back really quick. Here, let's look at it. I mean, it's decent how fast it pops back. Not bad. Not bad at all. And honestly, There's some dinos that you take out, especially when I'm doing these tests, where I'm just like, oh, okay, all right, let's begin. You know, and it takes you a little while. And you just, it takes a little while to get into it. But this one right here, I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah, it's not the biggest powerhouse, but I know, I mean, it's not the biggest powerhouse, and you can't jump. If you fight something, you're in it. You're in that fight, and you can't. Running away from it is not really a big option. But you know that you're tanky enough to withstand, which it's kind of good. And the only downside I've had is when raptors just start eating your face. They try pushing themselves underneath you, because raptors, whenever they their AI just tells them to keep always constantly pushing forward. And so every once in a while, it gets a little bit janky with that, but you can still take out the raptors, no problem. Yeah, and so far, this has been very, very fun. This is a fun dino. Yeah, this is good. I'm enjoying this quite a bit, actually. A lot more than I thought I would. This is good. All right, now can they come right out of this? And just go, oh. Okay, yeah, you kind of can, but I latched on underwater. That was weird. Let's see, how's the fall damage? Lighting this guy up for a fall damage test is hard. It really is. But being able to climb over everything is so good. That's good. Okay, that was interesting. I was about ready to start going across the swamp because the cave is over here. Got caproed, but it hit the side, and I mean, I don't think that's some sort of superpower on this guy, but that was kind of cool. And the fact that the capro actually hit the dino and not me when it should have hit me, that was cool. All right, so it's been hit or miss with this guy, but I gotta see. Can we actually make it across this? I mean, because you would expect the monitor lizard to be able to fly, swim a little bit faster. I'm just kind of just taking looks, making sure there's no jellyfish along the way. Alright, sharks I don't care about as long as it's not an alpha shark, but jellyfish I do. But it's making the swim, no problem. Alright, here comes the shark. Are we faster than the shark? Just barely faster than the shark. Okay, so that is a thing. We are just barely faster than the shark. Okay, that's a plus. Alright, now I want to play around on Carno Island a little bit just to see how well this guy does. I mean, honestly, while we were in the jungle, I was kind of singing his praises. It's not a Thyla. And I need to remember that. It's not a Thyla. It doesn't hit hard. It is very tanky, but there's no jump. If you're in a fight, you're in it. The moment the fight starts, you are in it. You're not getting away from it unless there's a wall for you to climb up. And of course, the fog comes in. If you're in the caves, you're going in to do caves, as I learned earlier. There's some caves, they're just not going to fit through because they're so massive. I was hoping that they'd be able to, like, squeeze and stuff to get in through, but no, that just wasn't. Really? You know what? You can have that back. Thank you. I have many of those already, and I don't want another. Go great on shotguns, though. Alright, but, yeah. So, this guy, he does have uses, but being an everyday driver, I don't think is one of them. Absolutely not. And the fact that the rabies doesn't... You can't give dinos, the rabies. So wild dinos that you're fighting out here in the open, you just can't. If it was a player, then yes, you can. You can spread rabies around everybody. While you yourself are immune to your own rabies because you're riding the dino. All right, let's see how we fend off. Come here, Argents, come here. Come here. I want to see how well we fight off Argents. So far, pretty good. And that rearing attack is actually really good. I just wish it was a little bit easier to line up. Well, easier to replicate constantly. That's an Alpha Carno. I'm not sure I'm ready for an Alpha Carno. Let's see. I mean, maybe we could do an Alpha Carno. I don't know. Let's see if we can line this up. But the Cave of the Devourer, honestly, I know this guy's gonna already be able to do that super easy. Or this girl. Okay, so Alpha Carno. And we can attack. Like this. So let's see if we can actually... Come here. I feel like both him and I are dancing around on the walls. Okay, so this is gonna work, kind of. If the Carno stays right there, which is probably not going to. And we finally got him. Not bad. And we only had to destroy our bed in the process. Oh my gosh. Alright, how many levels? We got 5 levels. Okay. Let's see. So, 500. 22 melee damage. How did we get? Oh, hey, not bad. And we're getting closer to getting scuba gear. Wow. Let's get that. All right. So, I think that's... I mean, honestly, I'm not even gonna... I know that he's gonna do amazing in that cave. He's gonna be able to just climb right down the wall, get the artifact, and come right back up. But yeah, I don't feel like messing with any more rabies today. All right, but yeah. Anyway, this guy, it's... How viable is this guy as a primary mount? Hello. He's not. He has his... he's a utility dino. You know, say if you want, you want to tame something, you know, on the side of a sheer cliff, he'll do it. He'll do it very easily. You want to get into a cave that's, you know, like the Cave of the Devourer, you want to just skip all the bad stuff and get right to the good stuff, he'll do it. No problem. If you want to use him as your everyday driver, he's not really that kind of a mount. When it comes around to that, where a Rock Drake and a Thyla, they are, and I keep comparing it to them because they are similar. While those guys, the Rock Drake and the Thyla, they are everyday drivers, this guy right here, he's not. He's slow. That's the biggest thing. He's slow. And he has no jump. He doesn't attack very fast. When he does attack, he doesn't hit very hard. But he can tank very, very well. I mean, very well. These guys, they're not allowed in the boss fights because the climbing physics, they break the boss. And yeah, so honestly, if you're using this guy, my end result, my end number, and yes, this is it. It's gonna be that as long as you're using this guy as a utility dino, he's gonna be good. He's gonna be about a 7.5, maybe even an 8. I'd say probably about 7.5. If you're using this guy as an everyday driver, about a 4. So, yeah, leave this guy parked up in your base. If you need to go tame something, hell, you could even tame a Giga with this guy off the side of a mountain. As long as the Giga can't get to you, you could do it. As long as you block the Giga from running away, you could do it. But, yeah, that's going to be kind of hard. And, yeah, you're going to have to set up the fights where, you know, like the Giga couldn't run away. But you could totally do it. Matter of fact, you know, get the Giga put up somewhere, put some, even just stone dinosaur gates behind it so it can't run away, and just pelt him from the side of a mountain with this guy. And it would work. It would work really well. You may get hit once or twice, but that's not... I mean, you always expect to get hit once or twice when you're doing that. But other than that, this guy, he's good. He has his uses, but he's very, very much a utility dino. I mean, I was hoping for a little bit better, but yeah, I mean, he is good. Don't get me wrong. He is good, but yeah. All right, so hey, I think that's going to do it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a ton of fun on this guy. Like I said, these guys, they are fun. But yeah, it's for utility type stuff. All right, so hey, anyway, if you haven't already, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo, doing my swim of shame back across to the island. And take it easy, everybody.